Welcome to the Family History Guide, Countries, United States, Goal E2, World War I Records. Most historians date the beginning of World War I to the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie, the Duchess of Hohenberg, by Bosnian Serb nationalists on July 18, 1914. The date of the end of the war is usually considered to be the armistice of November 11, 1918, but the signing of the final peace treaties took until January 10, 1920. Over 4.7 million men from the United States served as soldiers in World War I, and additional millions served in support services. There is a good chance that someone in your family participated in the war effort and their service was recorded. You may have a family tradition that one or more of your ancestors fought in World War I. It is important that you talk to your oldest family members about their experiences and memories, not just about the war, but about all of the family events. If you have male ancestors born between 1886 and 1897, they are particularly likely candidates for military service as they were included in the first two military drafts. One of the most important record sets is the United States World War I Draft Registration Cards, 1917 to 1918. This collection is available on FamilySearch.org and contains the records of about 24 million people. However, the draft records do not indicate whether or not the registrants were drafted and served in the active military. Only about 2.7 million men, or about half of the total who served, were drafted. The draft registration occurred in three stages: June 5, 1917, covering men ages 21 to 31, June 5, 1918, covering men who had turned 21 during that year, and September 12, 1918, covering men ages 18 to 45. You could also start your research with the 1930 United States Federal Census. This census questions whether the person was a veteran of the United States military or naval forces mobilized for any war or expedition. However, obviously, if any of your ancestors died in the war, they were not included in the 1930 U.S. Census. Searching for the records of your ancestors who served in the war is complicated by the fact that most of the service records from 1912 to 1963 were destroyed in a fire in 1973 at the National Personnel Records Center in St. Louis, Missouri. Some of the records that can be used to find your ancestors include the United States National Archives and Records Administration, or NARA, digitized card register of burials of deceased American soldiers. The card register is available through the NARA online catalog. Other burial records in the National Archives are also available from the United States Archives branch in St. Louis, Missouri. It may also be possible to learn about your military ancestor from a headstone provided through an application with the United States Department of Veteran Affairs. 3 of the large online genealogy database programs, FamilySearch.org, Ancestry.com, and Fold3.com, have extensive collections of United States military records. The Family Search Research Wiki has an extensive list of the types of records you can use to find out more about your ancestors' participation in the war. Some of the categories of the records listed include casualty records, cemetery records, census records, draft records, naturalizations, pension records, prisoners of war, service records, soldiers' homes, unit histories, societies, and other records. All of these categories and many more are listed and explained. The links in the Family History Guide will provide you with valuable information about how to find your ancestors using military records. Study the choices in this goal to develop your research skills.